So you're confirming that accounts have been frozen, both personal and corporate, but you're not releasing the information. And the actual follow-up is, I'm just wondering whether the bank accounts will be targeted of individuals who donated to the Give, Send, Go and the GoFundMe campaigns. Are they considered designated people under the Emergencies Act, meaning that their credit cards could be cut and financial services are targeting them as well?
Okay, so the names of both individuals and entities, as well as crypto wallets, have been shared by the RCMP with financial institutions, and accounts have been frozen, and more accounts will be frozen. Crowdfunding platforms and payment service providers have started the registration process with FinTrack. In terms of the specifics on whose accounts are being frozen, you now have the regulations. The financial service providers have those regulations as well, and they, working with law enforcement, will be making the operational decisions.
Hey everyone, long time no talk. A lot has changed since my last video. I, for one, decided that my dead-end job wasn't going to cut it for me. Life is very short, and so I decided to make a jump for something better. So I've been on the road. I've been traveling for a while now. My wife and kids left for the States, where they're visiting their in-laws for the holidays. And yeah, just a couple thoughts lately about what's been going on. For one, Chrystia Freeland, Canada's finance minister, and I believe Sean Fraser, who's the housing minister, both resigned today without any notice. I think it's a pretty damning indicator of the trajectory that Canada's going on. It's been going on for a while, and it's not going to get any better. Even looking at the conversion rate between US dollars and Canadian dollars. As of today, you would pay $1 Canadian to get 65 cents US, right? Or 100 Canadian dollars for 65 American dollars. And that's frightening, you know, considering in the mid-2000s, it was pretty much on par. Sometimes Canada was stronger than the US. And now we're hemorrhaging very badly. And you know, part of me thinks to take what little money I have left, what little Canadian currency I have left, and trading that fiat for something better, right? Now we're having a bit of a bull market happening now in crypto. Bitcoin, I believe, is at 107,000 US, which I'm like, wow, that's pretty high. But in Canadian dollars, that's over 150,000 Canadian, and I have friends and colleagues of mine coming out of the woodwork begging for my help to buy the local top. I think Bitcoin still has a lot to go. I think Ethereum could easily top 12,000 US this cycle. But, you know, for me, I'm almost entirely in altcoins now. And precious metals and stuff like that. But part of me thinks of taking my Canadian residual checking account and liquidating everything else I have and just buying US dollars with it, right? Normally I would think that I'm selling the bottom, as it were, right? Locking in my currency at a inferior rate, right? But realistically, when you have rats jumping the ship in Canada. And like, really, what does the Canadian economy have going for it right now? You have nothing but real estate to invest in, and flooding our country with cheap labor, which exploits them and suppresses wages for Canadians, right? And pushes home ownership away from so many people. There just isn't a future here. And then you have Trump talking about annexing Canada, calling Trudeau, Governor Trudeau, this kind of stuff. It's, I think it's pretty tongue-in-cheek. I don't think Canada will become a state or a territory, at least within the next 5 years. Who knows, right? But I'm unsure of how I feel about it. We have nothing to look forward to in Canada, and I mean, if you're part of the middle class, like upper middle class, making 80,000 plus a year, and you don't have much overhead, I know some people like that. Good for them. When you're working poor like myself, really, there's no reason to be sticking around. So I have left the area that I was in, which was a very affluent area in some parts, very populated area. And hopefully on this expedition of mine, we're going to have a happy ending for myself. So anyway, I'll keep it somewhat brief today. I do want to be making more videos now that I am officially unemployed, and I have plenty of time to give my thoughts and address these issues. Thanks for watching. Hit like, subscribe, activate the algorithm, buddy. Appreciate it. Thanks.